That's a cute little dude. They're all over the rocks, these little rock rabbits. And my dogs are right here. But they already know each other, I guess. You know, the rock rabbits know that they can just run right into the rocks and that's it. The dogs can't get them. Good morning. I think it's about 7:30. It's Friday. I'm just starting to like merge into this day slowly. Oh, let me show you where I'm at anyway, if I'm already out here. It's a beautiful day. So I've been standing out here on these rocks for a while, just kind of thinking things and feeling things and feeling. I'm like thinking about this about pure love that is not dependent on anything. And I'm thinking about, the love that I have towards my children or towards people that I don't feel romantically drawn to. And I see that with my twin, when I can get to a place of no expectations or no wants or no needs or just, where it's pure, where I can just be. Like yesterday when we were together, we always have such a good time. And we talked a little bit about the conversation that we had last time, where I pretty much told him that it's too painful for me to be in touch with him. And he kind of brought that back up and said that, he, every time he talks about something like that, he sees that I, like, what it does to me, that I'm in pain, and that it's not nice for him. And I told him, that every time like that, okay, so I get hurt, but every time I get stronger. And then I told him just to lachiloti. Lachiloti means I'm tying on my sweater. I don't feel like wearing it. Like to just take it, be able to, how do you say lachil? Like to contain my emotions. That if he can contain my emotions, every time it gets easier and easier until it just won't even touch me anymore. And then we'll be free. Then we can be free. And the thing is, when did I tell him that I want to disconnect? It was last Saturday. Yesterday was Thursday. Like, even when I purposefully tell him, okay, or not even, I don't even know if I really even said the words, but insinuated, and that's what happened. Like, cut kind of contact, and told him also to let me go. And then we still had contact. He sent me a video in the middle of the week. It was a really interesting video. It was when I went out to Louise. It was Wednesday. He sent me a video and I watched it. It was really interesting. And I feel like it connects to me and to him. The video that he sent me, that I really see how it connects. It was about, it was a pastor, minister in Australia that was talking about the pandemic and connecting it back to humanity and religion and the kind of the light and darkness, and back to religion and Christianity and but really God beyond religion, and it was really, really interesting. And it was really funny how it played out because I listened to it the whole way back. And as I parked my car at the Mayan and turned my car off, it ended with Amen. And it was right when I got to where I was going. It was like perfect timing. It's funny how things have been working out like that lately with the perfect timing. It seems like it's very strange. There's somebody walking back there. It's probably my morning friend I see every morning. I want to go home. I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I'm still out walking. I'm still getting further away. But soon I'm going to go home, and I want to cook for my boys. My boys are home, and maybe I'll bake a cake. I haven't baked a cake in that house yet, or make cookies or something. I want to make it special for my boys and cook dinner because we're going to go today to the Rob Roy, and then so I'll have something special when we get back for them so they can feel loved. And so, even when I try to disconnect, and then yesterday, how everything worked out was also kind of, yesterday I met him by chance. My girlfriend came to the Rob Roy, and then she went out there. And when I got there, well, you if you're watching my videos, you've probably already seen. So there was something I was going to say about that, about the pure love, and about. So I feel like that's what I was going to say. So even also during this week when I said that, even though I said we're disconnected, or I want to break, or I want to disconnect so that I can find another relationship, somebody that I care for, and as long as he's in the picture. And all this week I was going back and forth with that, but I still felt connected to him. Like, okay, so I said the words, but we're going to meet up. Like, it's obvious to me. My sister gave me yesterday a few bags of tea. And so I was thinking, okay, so one of them I'll put aside for him. And when you put in your mind that you're cutting off with somebody, you don't think in those terms. And I still think in those terms, so I know. And I was thinking to myself, well, what does it even matter, if he has a different relationship and our relationship stays the same and he's still in my life? Because that's what I was telling him, that that every time I get hurt and I pull away and then I say, that's it, no more, I always, like, the scales come out in my own mind. Like, okay, I'm getting more from the relationship than the hurt hurts. And then I get over the hurt because the relationship is more important to me. And that's what I told him. I told him all of this. He knows everything. And I told him, just, if you're able to go through it with me, we'll get to that point in the end where it just doesn't hurt me anymore. He can just do whatever he wants, and I can count on him being there in my life. Just like I can be free to do what I want. But I also told him that to give up on him is giving up on me too. And that I see that the relationship between us is leading me into enlightenment. It's leading me into being self-realized, completely strong standing on my own, because if I can take that, if I can take losing him as a partner, the loss of him as a partner. Oh, this is good. There's sabras here, I'll show you, blooming. Well, they're not quite blooming yet, but you can see them. They're growing, see? There's so much abundance. There's so much just food everywhere. You can pretty much live. It's also the wheat. I saw that wheat is also ripening. This is barley. Land of milk and honey. If I could take the loss of any hope of him and I, and I can gain him as a friend for life, that's also good. But I told him that, like, in giving up on him and being in a relationship with him is also giving up on me, because from this point where I'm sitting right now, I don't see how I could want anybody else. I just don't see it. And then it's like giving up on having a life partner. It's like saying, okay, it's like resolving into being alone. And I don't want to be alone. And I don't want to give up on our friendship. And he said, even if you think it, don't say it, because our words have magic and power to them, and you're creating your reality. And I know that. And I know exactly how it works. And he also said that he sees that I will have... Come on, that's Grody. He says that that I will have find a life partner, and that it'll happen soon and quicker than I think, and to believe, and that somebody will sweep me off my feet, and that he already sees that it'll come to be, and come to be quick. And all I can say is I'm into that. If somebody comes in and sweeps me off my feet, I also want to sweep somebody off their feet. Spraying a field down there, trees. Just makes me sad. Makes me think humanity is stupid as a whole. Just stupid. Killing off all of the... I'm okay, I'm getting on a rant. I'm just saying. Going around spraying all this poison all over the field, killing, completely random, just killing little beings for no reason other than greed. I mean, there's no reason. There's the little bugs. Look at these flowers. Look how pretty. Beautiful. And butterflies and little bugs on them, and and then not only are they spraying all the little bugs and flying things, and they're killing everything off, removing life from life. And then we eat our fruits and vegetables all full of poison. And the trees are all poisoned, and the ground is all poisoned, and then pump it full of all sorts of hormones and stuff to make it really big but tasteless. Okay, I'm done with the rant. Wherever I put my focus is what expands in my life. So I want to quit thinking about all of this. Just let be what's going to be. And that's the thing, is that I overthink things, and I just keep overthinking them. Whatever will be, will be. To bring the focus back onto me and other things, other aspects in my life, like my kids or my work, my home, myself. My shaman is coming, and he's coming to Israel in a few weeks, and he wrote me yesterday to that we can start looking into putting together a group, and to start saying if there's any interest. So we're starting to interest people in it. So I have that to kind of look forward to. We'll see. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this here. I'm just kind of rambling on. I'm going to get home soon. Well, you know what? I'm just thinking now. I won't give up on myself. If I want a partner in life, there is a partner out there for me. I mean, one thing I've noticed is that there can't be a want where there isn't an answer. So you can't have this yearning for something that doesn't exist. So whatever it is I'm yearning for exists, and it exists in its wholeness. And if I believe in God and in the universe and in the way things work, if I just let go and be, and I come into my natural state, natural state without trying to force anything to be that doesn't need to be, or try to force things, if this is going to work out, it'll work out by nature, by natural course of events. And whatever is meant to be will be. And if it's not meant to be, it won't. And when I can trust in that, then I can just let go and be me and be the most full version of myself that I can find in every moment. Just do the best that I can do. And what will naturally come into my world is what needs to be there according to where I am and my state and the current version of myself is always pulling in the current things that are relevant. So if I want a higher standard, I need to hold myself to a higher standard and into my highest version of myself that I can find at any time. One thing my twin told me yesterday is that he was talking to somebody about me, and he told them that I'm a good person, probably the best person that he knows, like with intentions and always doing good and wanting good and seeing good in other people. And I took that as a really big compliment. I think that his opinion of me is the opinion that is most important to me in the world than any other person that I know. even if my parents or my children. I trust his opinion. I trust his thinking more than I trust anybody else's thinking, even if I do love, besides the love. I feel like that he's the most worked out, like his inners. He sees things. And so that was a huge compliment to me. And I appreciate that, and I will take that. And I will take that to the bank. Okay, so I'll show you where I got to, because it's beautiful here too. It's the Sea of Galilee. There's a Rexy way down there on the rocks. Okay, well, have a wonderful day. I'll record more if there's anything more